In late autumn, we very often, of course, is when we bring the cattle up and wean the calves, and it's also a time when we decide which cows are going to go onto the cull truck and be sent to town as culls. Before we market our cull cows this year, I think it's important that we understand the USDA grades and how they affect pricing, as well as dressing percent. That particular item that occurs within each of the USDA grades that really this year is the big price driver for cull cows. The USDA basically grades cull cows in 4 different classifications. The very fattest cows, those that we would put in that body condition score 7, 8, or 9, are called breakers. The next level is the cows that are in the high 5 to through the 6 body condition score category. Then these are often listed as boners or boning utility. Then we get into the thinner cows, and the USDA would call those that are a body condition score low 5 on down as in the lean category. And then if they're really small, lightweight cows that are also quite thin, then they will be listed as lights. And so you got those 4 grades: breakers, boners, leans, and lights. Most years there's a price differential between the leans and the boners. This year, as we look at the market news reports, there's very little price differential based on grade. But as you look within each one of those grades, there will be quite a difference in price for those cows that they listed as low dressing percent compared to average dressing percent and high dressing percent. For instance, just this last week, there was about a $10 per hundredweight difference between high dressing cows and low dressing cows. And there's still $5 to $7 a hundredweight difference between average dressing and low dressing percent. Well, what do they mean by dressing percent? Well, that is just basically the mathematical calculation of the carcass weight over the live weight. So anything that's going to increase live weight but does not increase the hanging carcass weight will decrease dressing percent. Such things as cows that are very muddy, cows that carry a lot of leather, have a large udder. All of these things will increase live weight but not increase carcass weight. And of course the biggest one is gut fill. That cows that go through the sale ring that look very, very full will be discounted and called low dressing percent. As I've tried to do the calculation over a number of years, I've never been able to understand a chance where we can put enough fill into a cow to have her weigh enough more to make up for the discount that she's going to receive if she goes into that low dressing percent category as the cattle buyers are observing her. So I think there's no real advantage in trying to really tank up the cull cows that we send to town and have them looking full as they go through the sale ring. Understanding these price differentials between the grades and the dressing percent is pretty important as we're marketing cows this fall or anytime. Hey, we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.